All right, which one was up next on the list? The Newcomers of Notoriety. Is it in this note or is it? No, it's got to be in this one. Or not? Back one of these? It is. Okay. This is one based off Idle Champions Presents. See, we get the fancy red pandas in this one, folks. On unicycles, carrying sausage links and wearing top hats, because that makes sense, right? I did the wrong thing. Hey, Roz, welcome. Yeah, a goldfish growing to the size of fill a bowl. Yeah. Which is, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I have lived very minimally in my life, and there's times when I miss it. When I'm just like, why do I have this stuff? Why is it just sitting around? If I'm not using it, do I need it? The answer is no. But then it feels weird just throwing it away because it's got value, right? And I'm not good at like, oh well, hey, let's sell it on eBay or something. Like I can't. I don't know. Once upon a time, I could use eBay. That was back in the late '90s, and since then, I've stopped using eBay. But then, once you get a lot of stuff, then it's a whole other game. Then you're like, then you start buying like uh, containers. Like you start going to the container store and looking for things that like are good. Like, oh, let's shop for organizing stuff, and then that becomes a whole thing. And then it's like it just feels like this never ending thing. If you have a reason for it, right? Like if you got tons of D&D minis and stuff, yeah, organize that stuff. Awesome. But if it's just like, I'm just buying stuff, I can't do that. This is why I don't have stuff. That's why I was like, when I was trying to figure out, like, what would I put on a wish list? I don't know, because I don't buy stuff. I don't like to buy stuff. Basement? No. If I did, I'd live in it. Probably. I would love a nice, cool basement for my computer that up until yesterday was always running way too hot. But no, yeah, I love that. But no, um, we have a 2 car garage, and for years there were no cars that could fit in the garage because it had stuff in it. And I finally made headway and cleared that out. Well, one side of it, so we could fit the new car back in, or the original first new car back in there. It was like, we're getting you a nice car. Your mom, I'm getting you a nice car. But that means we have to clean out the one side of the garage, and that was motivation enough. Yeah. So that's the thing I keep telling my mom. I'm like, you really got to go through and organize stuff. Like, sell off what isn't it, what you're not using. Just hold on to it, or clear it out, because here's what's going to happen. If you die before me, I'm just getting a dumpster and it's all going in it. Because it would take me way too much time, like 40-hour work weeks, to go through all of this and try to sort it out and figure out what it is and is it worth anything. I'm not, I can't. It would kill me. I'm not doing that. Oh, renting storage units, man, that's a trap. That's such a trap. It really is. Because then it's not. Then not only are you like paying for space to store stuff, you never see that stuff, and then you forget you have it, and then you buy more stuff. Yeah, if I had a basement, I would definitely be streaming from it. Absolutely, nice and quiet and cool. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, Jervin, that was the way this house was. So much stuff. When I first came back here, uh, you couldn't walk into the garage. It was unsafe. There were things that had fallen over, and it was so. One of the first things I did is literally open both the garage doors on it. On one morning, was the weather was nice and it was going to be nice all day, and I pulled everything out and threw out things that were obviously trash, recycle a lot of cardboard, and then put everything back in an organized way so we could at least walk through the piles of around the stacks of things, and then slowly had to whittle it down from there. But at a certain point, I can't be the one making those decisions, right? Because I would just throw stuff out. And for a while, for a couple of years, we would do pretty regular, like once every month or 2 months, garage sales and sell stuff off. But then all that dwindled. Oh, yeah, like big trucks that can't park them in it. And no, part of the problem here was that, like when I first came back here, my mom had a Ford Crown Victoria, you know, those big 4-door cars that are huge. And the only way you could pull it into the garage was literally if you took everything out of one side of the garage, pulled it in with leaving like this much room to spare in front of the front bumper, and then you could put the garage door down, and that was it. It just was too big for the garage. So it didn't make any sense. Is my childhood? No, I don't have one of those. I never had one of those. I was born in the Bay Area. I think we lived in an apartment when I was real young, but I don't remember that because then we lived on a sailboat at a marina in Ballina Bay, and then we moved the sailboat to a different marina in an estuary. Then we moved. Then we sold the sailboat. We moved to my grandparents' farm in Oregon, and then we packed up all our stuff and we moved to my aunt, like a house my great aunt owned in Tulsa. And then my dad got a new job up at the lake, and we moved into a house there. And that was like the 4th grade, and I lived there the longest. Then we moved across the lake to a different house that was closer to my high school and closer to their work. And then we moved from there to Oregon to live with my other grandparents. And then we moved from there to a marina where we lived on a floating home. My parents ran the marina. That's where I graduated high school. And then I moved to college. And then I went to college. And then they moved 2 other times while I was in college before they got divorced. So I don't know, 10 places, nine places, 10. I lived in 10 different places by the time I was 18. I don't have a family home. That's another thing. This is my great aunt's house. I think she probably bought it brand new back when it was built. And then she left it to my mom. And then now we're both here. Because it's like a 3-bedroom, 2,500 square foot home, and it was way too big, and it's, costs a lot to maintain and stuff, and yeah. But it's full of stuff, right? I mean, furniture and stuff. Yeah, Roz, I get it. Yeah, yeah, because that's what a lot of this stuff in the garage is it's it's my mom's stuff that she packed when she moved back here after they got a divorce, and then some that maybe she didn't unpack it, and then she took care of a neighbor across the street who passed away when she was still living with my grandparents. So she's still probably got some boxes of her stuff because she didn't have anyone to leave anything to. And then both my grandparents passed away, so there's some of their stuff, and then my great aunt passed away, so there's some of her stuff, and then whatever my mom's accrued since then, and then some boxes that I brought with me when I moved back. Yeah, it's just you gotta just super purge, and it's just never happened. Never happened. And my argument is always, if you're not using it, then we don't need it. Right? If it's stuck if it's been in the garage since I moved back here, you could live without it. Clearly. Yeah, I've been. It doesn't go over well. Hey, psychos. But yeah, getting rid of stuff can be rough. I get it, but I also know just how stressful it is to keep it around. And it just felt like when I was cleaning out the times that I've made major progress in the garage, it just felt really good. It's a lot of work, but it felt really good. But now we are literally down to things that my mom has to look through, because if I chuck it out and I don't tell her, she's going to flip if she ever finds out. So, oh, I didn't pop a speed potion. My bad, folks. We gotta go to 200. This. We're earning gems pretty quickly. We've got some speed potions. I may just try to see if we can hold on. If we can just hold on to gems for a while. Because it would be nice to... that's not what I wanted to click on. It would be nice to get Armor Juniper finally. It would be. Hey, we got a blue for Egbert. Nice. Nice. The background party should be fine. Yeah. Oh, I was going to switch that over to Myrrh. It'll be fine. Well, we'll do that tonight. It should finish out. Should finish our patron challenges for the week that way. Oh, you know what we can do? Oops, wrong button. We can click the wrong button, folks. That's always fun. Contracts. Tiny bounty. Tiny bounties in my inventory. There we go. Alright, and a bunch of blacksmithing. On Human. Show me the money. Only 5 levels on the rocks. Wow. That went horribly. Do better. Do better this time. No. No. The game's like... I'm like, do better, game. The game's like, no, screw you. Oh, the game hates me. The game hates me. Nordum ever make it to my background party? No, thank you. That's what we were doing. That's what we were doing. That's why we got Nordum. Hi, go away. No, that's not Nordum, that's Human. Nordum. Hi, Nordum. Here you go. Gem farm. Oh. Do that again. Gem farm. Could be Nordham now? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. He's just got it. There we go. All right. Back to our main party. That was the only reason we picked Nordham, was just to throw him in the back party and ignored him. And ignored him. We're not actually going to use them anywhere else. How are we doing it? Oh, we're about to level up, folks. 52 areas, and we get level 2 on our fast core. Yeah, that's the thing, Texag, is when if you get to move, like that's usually when I move somewhere is when I purge the most stuff. Didn't really happen the last time I moved because I basically packed everything up and put it in a storage unit, which is why I'm like, storage units are horrible, while I was figuring out where I was moving to. And that kind of prevents you from... It's better when you know where you're going. It just prevents you from getting rid of things you don't need. Unopened copies of Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. Yeah. But yeah, I think, that's definitely... That can definitely be, one of the things that makes it hard to go through stuff, right? Yeah, don't go chasing Nordham Falls. Stick to the Briv and the Humon that you're used to. Wait, through wild offers, or do you mean through this? Like this is, you could get it through like this. Like this. Oh my god, they gave me more the Motor Core toolbox here. But yeah, I mean, you might be able to get it through here. But wasn't the... I have it on my main account, so I think it was through that system. Odd that it would already be in wild offers. But who knows? Yeah, I don't know that it's a loop. It might just be random. That's kind of the problem I think some people are running into. Because people want it but aren't seeing it. That's nice. Like minimally, like just hooked up, and they're all like tier 1. I don't know, Lediath. I would just submit a ticket and just ask Taylor, like, if it's in the rotation pool, like if they can even tell you if it's in that rotation pool or not. Because I don't know if it is, right? I don't know what's in those. Other people have gotten it? Oh, never mind then. The game hates you too. If you don't get it, by next week, just submit a ticket and be like, I will. How do I pay you for this? I want this thing. I've been waiting the entire event. It never rotated through my pool. How do I just give you money for this? Other people got it. Help me help you take my money. I don't know if they can do it that way, but worth asking. Which is Blight Hunter? It's this one. With the hood. Well, I know we've had that discussion, but that's not the way it works. So I agree with you, but it's not the way it works currently. But yeah, this is Blight Hunter. I run Druid Warrior because I like the octopus with the spear, like getting ready to stab anybody that gets too close from the back. That's my favorite. I have that one on my main account. The painted turtle one's pretty good too. If I didn't already have the octopus one, I would get the turtle one, the painted turtle. That's wild monastic copy. Dabby the octopus. One of the things I need to figure out is what I'm doing with my event tokens. Maybe we can look at that real quick. So, equipment, sort and filter. Oh, hey, we hit fast core level 2. Nice. Champion origin event. Slot fill state, all slots. Okay. So. Drama's at item level 10. Oh no. No, I'm like, wait, who was in this event again? Diana, Groma, Kreidel, and Nordum. That's who we're looking at. Kreidel's at 6. Kreidel needs a pack or two. Nordum's at 7. Okay. And Diana's at 5. Okay. So let's buy one for everyone except Groma. And then we'll see where we're at after that. So Diana, no, just one. Don't get greedy. We're done. Right. Go look at more of these. Silvers. Oh my god, look how far away we were from the pity timer, folks. We got an epic for Diana. It's cooldown for ultimates, which is like, but I think Sword Razor. Yeah, so we're on the lookout today, folks. If anybody does hear a crackle, let me know. Just once. I just need to know the first time you hear it. So we got an epic for Diana. Okay, that was unexpected. We're so far away on all these. We're all so far away from a natural epic. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right, but we were just trying to get item levels. So what do we get out of our Modron chest? Nothing good. Okay. Okay, so back in here, equipment, sort. Oh, all slots, event. Why wasn't it showing it right? Kreidel, 8. Nordum, 9. Diana, 8. Okay, they could all get another pack. Makes sense to me. Basically, I just want to keep I want to get them gear like item level equivalent. Their gear is, it is what it is. They're in blues and purples. Can't control the purples. So we just want to try to keep item levels roughly the same. Roughly the same. I thought I was going to get all super happy with that delay. No. Okay, what do we get this time? Hey, we got it! We got the Modron Core Toolbox. Epic. Nice. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, that makes me want to lean away from Nordum for gear, because that's really he got the item that we really care about for him. That's the only reason he exists in my bench. Just to sit in the back and give me a little bit more, tiniest amount of extra XP on my Modron core. What's the goal with this account? Learn things. I'm going through the new player experience, early game. Probably going to go into the mid game a bit, to understand how. I mean, the big effect. I thought maybe the guide quests would change things. They haven't at all. They're not great. They don't really do anything. They don't guide you. The rewards, I mean, they give you extra rewards for things. That's great, but they don't guide you anywhere, unfortunately. But Events 2.0 actually really changed your progression through the game, and so I've been taking lots of notes. I've made some updates to guides based off it. Like I redid Split the Party 1 and 2. I changed my guide there for both parts of that, like both of the little walkthroughs. So it should be much easier for people to do it now. Hopefully. I mean, it was fine before, but this should just make it really a lot easier. And I've changed some sections of the new player reference, but I haven't posted those changes yet. I want to update more of it at once, because what I found is I'm really changing a lot of the way it flows as a guide overall. So I need to wait until I have all the information for that. But yeah, so we're just trying to grab a lot of information so that my guides can reflect, the current state of the game, because really Events 2.0 changed a lot. What did I think of Dev Insights last night? I actually got to watch it all because I fixed my computer problem, so I didn't have to talk to support. I don't know. What did I say? And there, I slept since then. Hold on. The bench builder is now being called Champion Search, which, based off what we've seen of it, probably a name that better explains what it does. Justin made a reference to something. It was like, we're working on like event, like augments. So like something about event augments as ways to like customize your event experience or change what you're doing in events. I'm a little scared. It comes off of being a little gun shy off of like the bonus quest system from Seasons, right? So I don't know what's going on there, but they talked about that. They talked about that. Oh, and the other big thing was they said alchemy is either second or third on the list, on the to-do list after Champion Search. So champion search is the thing they're actively working on, and it sounds like it could be coming out sooner rather than later. And Justin thinks the alchemy system should be quick to make happen, which I don't know is a subjective statement that I don't know the measurement system it's correlating with. Yeah, I don't know. It was fine overall. I thought, I don't know. It wasn't anything I overly freaked out about. I hate advising character choices, but I followed your advice and done Split the Party 2. Nice. Started trials and worked on the Vernus Patron poem. Nordham in the background. Would you aim for Avandra next year? Go for Evelyn or Kreidel? I mean, yeah, you already did Split the Party 2, so... I would say it'd be between like Kreidel and Avandra for me. Avandra has a function in like dirty farming, dirty gold farming. Kreidel is, you know, that dodge tank. I mean, there's something to be said about a tank that just doesn't get hit. It's a good tool to have in the toolbox. So one of those two, probably. Yeah, Lediath, I don't know. They didn't really. He didn't even go into it beyond that. So I don't know if maybe event augments are the, you know, where they said alchemy is either second or third. Like nobody. I don't know if anybody then followed up with what's the other thing that's either second or third. Then maybe that's event augments. I don't know. Hey, Larkin Rider. Yeah, Justin then said Nerds was a meme, like it was a joke champion. Yeah. Reiterated that probably never ever going to see any kind of quality of life changes to Nerds. Most of Darkness is